Looks kind of gross, huh? But my dogs love it. Come with me while I show you how to pressure can dog food. Come on. Okay, so I have 5 pounds of ground turkey. Got some green beans from the garden. And I've got a bag and a half of kale. I've also got some cabbage that I'm gonna chop up. First thing I'm gonna do, pour my ground turkey in here. I'm gonna let it kind of settle so I can pour out any of that extra liquid while it's sitting. I defrosted this yesterday. We're gonna add that to our turkey mixture. Okay, we're gonna pour, this is kale and Swiss chard from the garden. These defrost pretty quick if you just set them in a warm bowl of water. We'll start with half, and then once it's mixed, I'll add the other half of the cabbage. And I don't know about you, but I don't like touching raw meat with my hands, so we're just gonna give this a mix. You can put any type of vegetables that dogs eat in this. They do eat a kibble. This just goes on top. Okay, now I'm gonna cover this. I'm just gonna put it in my fridge while I get my canner and my jars all washed so it's not just sitting out. Okay, these just came out of the dishwasher. Okay, we're gonna be pressure canning this. So I'm gonna fill all these jars to a 1-inch headspace. I'm going to try not to leave any air pockets since this stuff is kind of thick and there's a lot of stuff in there. So I'm gonna put it in little by little with one of my funnels. Typically, I would like to use wide mouth jars for this, but I don't have any at the moment. So this is what we're gonna do. But for something like this, I always recommend using wide mouth. All right. If you don't ever know the time to process something, a good indicator is what is the item in here that needs to process the longest. We're gonna process it as if it's only turkey. So I'm gonna do 90 minutes for quarts in my pressure canner. If I was doing pints, I'd probably just do 75 minutes. I'm gonna debubble them and I'm gonna top them off with chicken broth. This one, maybe just a little bit in that one. I just want it to be full. You do want them to be up to the inch headspace. If things aren't all full, sometimes they won't seal properly. Some people say debubbling is not necessary. I'm a pretty rebel-y canner and I absolutely think it's necessary, only because I have lost jars that have exploded when I've chosen not to debubble. So I think it takes only a couple minutes. It's not that big of a deal to just do it to avoid losing any food. Since the contents of my jar is cold because it came out of the fridge, we're gonna put cold water in the pressure canner. Now I'm going to take a rag with some vinegar and I'm gonna make sure I get anything that could prevent a good seal. Okay, we're gonna put our clean lids on. That's what it looks like right now. Come back tomorrow for more canning recipes. Bye.